Have a great day, everyone. So, I am Robigen Nuardo Silvano. So, this time I am introducing to you that I am discussing about survey research design. So, survey research design is a collecting of informations that and you're conducting a survey questions to your respondents that uh, choose them as your um, respondents, or it's either uh, you're getting the sample as your respondents. So, but before you getting the sample, you have to know the whole populations, and when you get the sample, you uh, have a some steps to consider. Like you're just a so first you should ask affirmation to your respondents if they are they allowing you to be part to allowing you to use them as your respondents to your research to answer questions. So now, this is the time that we conduct a survey of our research. So what is survey research design? So this means collecting information about a group of people by asking them questions and analyzing results according to MacCombes 2023. So yeah, as we conduct a survey, so we are collecting information, we gather data to that particular respondents, or that you are choosing participants on your study. So after collecting information by asking questions to the group of people, then you have to analyze the results after. And also you have to identify the results of your study after you're surveying their answers. So what are survey used for? So survey is used as a method of gathering data in many different fields. They are a good choice when you want to find out about the characteristics, the preference and opinions or beliefs of a group of people. So that's it. Then common use of survey research include the social research, investigating the experiences and characteristics of different social groups, and also market research. So market research is finding out what customers think about products, services, and companies, because it's from the word market. So we are selling something or in the different companies and services. The next is the health research, collecting data from patient about symptoms and treatments. So mga these are the from different institutions that we gathered data so that we will know the uh, current updates on that particular institutions. The next is the politics. So measuring public opinion about parties and policies. Yeah, in politics, so we should know the new implemented laws and policies and protocols, because especially in pandemic. So but anyway, we are in the technology generation, so we are easy to access, or we are easy uh, to gathering informations for us to know the uh, parties and policies, to the politics and in our government. Then psychology, so researching personality traits, preferences and behaviors. So yes, is our the community behaviors changes. It depends on the uh, it depends on the behaviors on the peoples, because we have different personalities. So like for example, this time this generation, so the all the generations, they have to adopt what is something new. So because time in every time that there's a changes, so we have to adapt of what is something new. Then survey can be used in both cross sectional studies, where you collect data just once, and in longitudinal studies, where you survey the same sample several times over an extended period. So, yeah, this survey is the three uh, types of experimental research can be applied: the cross-sectional studies and longitudinal, and also the consequential. Then next, how to conduct or how to use this survey. So an effective survey follow these 6 steps. So in conducting a survey, we have to determine who will participate in the survey. Yes, because in choosing participants, we have to uh, ask them affirmation if is that okay with them, if you make them as part of your study to answer or to share your opinions about your study, because you choose them as your uh, respondents. The next is decide the type of survey, mail, online, or in person. Yeah, because as what I've said before, that this is a new generation, so we have already in our technology, so it's easy to them access by the mail or online or in person. So it's up to you. The next is design the survey questions and layout. So distribute the survey and analyze the responses. Write up the results, and survey are a flexible method of data collections that can be used in many different types of research. So yes, so when we say survey design is a flexible method of data collection, then define the population and sample. So of course we have to define the population and sample, because in in surveying the data or surveying the populations, we have to know the whole population and we have to know the sample, or we have to know the um, it's either you include the whole population or you can include only the sample. So we should already have a clear research questions that defines what you want to find out. And also the populations, the target populations is a specific group of people that you want to find out about. This group can be very broad or relatively narrow. So decide on the type of survey. So there are two main types of survey. A questionnaire, where a list of questions is distributed by mail or online or in person, and respondents fill it out themselves. So also interview, where the researchers ask a set of questions by phone or in persons and records two responses. So the third one is design the survey questions. So you need to decide which questions you will ask and how you will ask them. It's important to consider. So the type of question, the content, and the phrasing, and the ordering and layout of a survey. And open-ended and versus close-ended questions. There are two main forms survey questions, of open-ended and close-ended. So open-ended means it's a type of questions has no predetermined answers to choose from instead, and respondents answers in their own words. So are most commonly in interviews, but you can also use them in questionnaires. So they are often useful and follow-up questions to ask for more detailed explanations of responses to be closed questions. Then the last one is the close-ended. When we see close-ended questions, give the respondents a predetermined set of answers to choose from. A close-ended questions can be include a binary example, yes or no, and agree or disagree, and a scale Likert with 5 points, ranging from strongly agree to strongly disagree, and so on. Then step 4 is distribute the survey and collect responses. Create a clear plan for where, when, how, and with whom who will conduct the survey. And of course, in step 5, we have to analyze the survey result. And there are many methods of analyzing the results. First, you have to process the data. Next, you uh, usually the help of computer programs to sort all the responses. So you should also clean the data by removing incomplete and incorrectly complete response. Then The statistical analysis is usually conducted using programs like SPSS or Stata. The same set of survey data can be subjected to mini analysis. So in step 6, write up the survey result. So that your thesis, dissertations, research paper are a collected and analyze all the necessary data. In the methodology sections, you describe exactly how you conduct the survey. And of course, the appendices and refer to it in the text is relevant. And also the results sections, you summarize the key results from your analysis. And discussion and conclusions, you give your explanations and interpretations in every question's results coming from your respondents. So the importance of survey research is has been developed to make recommendations dealing with the growing evidence demonstrate widespread the deficiencies in the reporting of health research studies. So